I'm going to try to make a quick video of this. Now, I've been debating all morning whether I should do this or not. God damn. Sometimes these t-shirts. Anyway, so let me raise me up because, hey, the truck's working again. I broke down on Monday, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so when I put my glasses on to read some of these names that I wrote down. Now, a while back, I was watching, excuse me, I was watching a TikTok. I love to watch TikTok. It's quick, it's easy. Sometimes they have some information that's pretty cool, like how to fix your computer and stuff like that, or how to do certain things. Anyway, so one of the things is that they were talking about, now if you hear chainsaw in the background, there's some people cutting trees around me, but it should be very light. Shouldn't be able to hear it too much. Anyway, friendly cowboy, by the way. I found out that Russia was going into Ukraine, you know, like everybody else did. But I saw a video that said that Russia was taking over the biolabs in the Ukraine. Now, there's a difference between a regular biolab, let me say, and I'm not an expert, so you can take this with a grain of salt if you want to. I'm not an expert with biolabs or anything like that, but one can be used as operational biolabs, which help with disease that might be happening, like the one that happened across the world recently that we all know about, and to help fight it, to find cures for certain diseases and stuff. And one could be a weaponized biolab, which could be used against people, to give people the disease, to give people, you know, like sarin gas or mustard gas, you know, those are type of bioweapons that pretty much kill you. So, well, a while back, there was a video saying that Russia was actually going in to destroy these biolabs, that the U.S. periodically helps with these biolabs. Now, they didn't specify if they were in these labs, that they were for good uses or bad uses. They were using it for regular uses. And then I was like, really? And I brought this up to a few people, and they go, nah, this can't be. And then you heard rumors, oh, no, there's no biolabs in Russia or Ukraine. Well, yeah, there is. And there's not a whole bunch. I don't know what a whole bunch would be. But anyway, so recently, Mark Rubio, at the time, I think he was part of the national security, whatever he is, he had a talk to with two people that I don't even know what DNI is, but it got light or dark. I don't know what the heck has happened there. Anyway, CIA Director Burns, he interviewed him, and DNI Haynes about the biolabs. Now, the biolabs were they neither confirmed or deny that they were a part of any dangerous activity going on, but they could be used as dangerous activity because of the sensitive material that could be in there. Everything was could be, should be, would be, never be. And I have people driving around. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is I saw another TikTok video. This one's a little bit different. And now I looked at the person who put out the TikTok video. I looked at his bio references or whatever. And it was a whole bunch of stuff on how not to be an American citizen, but to be a national citizen. I don't know. More trucks. There's a group of people out there that, you know, like to drive without license and do all that stuff. So it's that group of type people that want to do that, become a nationalist and not a American citizen, and they can denounce. I don't know what they were really talking about, but there was a whole bunch of videos about that and about how he became, I think it was a national citizen, or nationalist. Anyway, so, but that video I saw was just recently posted, and it was the last one posted up. And it was a video that looked like it was running on TV. It looked like a TV show or whatever, about a guy talking about let me get this right, the Supreme Court leakage of them overturning Roe versus Wade was a facade, was fake, was a plant, so they wouldn't be able to find out what the real reason or what the real thing they're doing behind the closed doors. So everybody's worried about Roe versus Wade, that they're not going to overturn it. Not necessarily, I don't know about that. But anyway, that was leaked purposely so they can cast shadow one way and they could really look at something the other way. And what I hear in this video, like I said, this will probably get blocked or whatever because of what I'm fixing to say. But they were looking into deciding whether or not that the 2020 election was considered a rigged election or was considered to be a bogus election. Now, if that's true or not, like I said, periodically TikTok comes out with stuff and you're like, what? And you only see that video one time, and I bet you I can't find that video again. They say you can find the video again. You have to look through your history and whatever. But it was a weird video, and I couldn't understand a lot of it because, like I said, it was a video of like a TV, so the sound wasn't that great. But you could clearly hear what he's talking about. The lettering was too small for me to read with my glasses. I couldn't even find out what station it was on. But it looked like an actual video of somebody like had a desk and they were looking through papers and stuff like that, and said that it was actually it was fake what they were doing about Roe versus Wade to help cast shadow on something else they're doing, which is to overturn the election. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I mean, you keep on hearing everybody saying all this different stuff, but so I'm saying this because in case it does come out, TikTok's got some freaky shit on it that people should pay attention to every once in a while. You'll run onto some stuff that you're like, was that true? And then you find out a week later, whoa, yeah, that's true. Especially about the biolabs. They were doing it about 2 weeks before it even happened, about the information coming out about the biolabs. So somebody's got an inside scoop on something. So I'm just putting it out there that if this is true, all hell's fixing to break loose in the United States. I don't know if it is or not, but it should be different if something actually was, and I'm not saying if it was rigged or not rigged. I can't make that distinction. But I do know what I watched Louder with Crowder, and he did post, and now I don't know if y'all know who Louder with Crowder is, but he's got a show he does on YouTube, and he does it on a lot of other things, and he's got his own website that he does it on. It's videos of him, talking about today's events and what's happening today and stuff like that. And he's more middle of the road. He's from Canada, but he lives in America now. Just like it seems like a lot of people come from Canada. They have more sense, it seems like, some of the people in America. But he, after the election, about how things were not quite right about the election, and he did mainly, I think he did across Nevada or across California. He drove and looked for over 200 false Papa John's false documents about where people lived that did mail-in ballots. Now, these were over 200 of them, And he physically went to the address, videotaped it and all, showed the exact address, showed the map on his phone. Now, granted, you can't see exactly from top where he is, but it shows buildings where he's looking at the building, or shows a highway where he's looking at the highway, and all these addresses. He found over 200 of them, and that's just him and his team. I think he said he had 7 people researching. Because all this is common knowledge. Your address and stuff when you go vote is common knowledge. It's up on voting. I don't think it tells your history of voting. That's the second time he's come around. Oh no, there's other one too. There's 2 of them that one. Anyway, but he had found over 200 addresses that were just basically in the middle of the road of nowhere, next to a highway with no buildings around it. Where there was an address that they could not find, and they found out that it was an empty lot, that the house no longer there, and hadn't been there for 10 years. So, kind of hard to mail your mail-in ballot from that address, or get that address mail-in ballot when it's not there, So, like I said, you'll hear a chainsaw. But anyway, want to let y'all know that there might be something coming out. Or it might not be. I don't know. Pretty Cowboy. Thank you for listening. And hey, be nice to your neighbors. If you can't be nice to your neighbors, well, they're just everywhere sawing now. Be nice to your neighbors. And if you can't be nice to your neighbors, be nice to yourself for trying to be nice to neighbors. Go out and get you. It's coming up on the weekend, Friday. So after work, go get you a snow cone. Starting to get warm. It's starting to get warm here. It's about going to be in the 90s here. I'm going to get off because they're chainsawing. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Bye. Bye.